Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peterisms, where I tell stories of my life and just little things I've learned as I've grown into the person that I am today. Do you see the shadows? It has gotten so dark. It is currently 6:52 p.m., but I wanted to make this video today. So, because I didn't post on here at all yesterday, so I apologize for the lighting. Tomorrow I will try to do a better job of getting while the natural light is coming through the window. Today is a meditation, and I'm going to be reading from Melody Beatty, Journey to the Heart, Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul. And I actually picked a meditation from a couple days ago. This is from October 16th. And it is Go for the Ride of Your Life. And I started reading it and I was like, I really like this meditation. I think this is a really great meditation for anybody, no matter where you are at in your life. So let's get right into this, and then I will kind of give you my response on it. The roller coaster crawled slowly upward, inching toward the first and biggest hill. And suddenly we were screaming downhill at 97 miles an hour. It is, they claim, the fastest roller coaster in the world. I laughed and yelled and clutched the handlebar. When the ride ended, the attendant turned to us as we were about to leave. Would you like to go again, he asked. It's the last ride of the night. We all shouted yes and rode the course again, the wind whipping through our hair. When the ride ended, as all rides do, we sat in our seats and cheered. Sometimes things happen, things we didn't expect, things we didn't plan on. An event occurs that changes our life dramatically. The event may be good or bad, desirable or undesirable, fortunate or unfortunate. No matter how we describe it, its impact is the same. We step off our usual path and go for a roller coaster ride. You may have begun a time of deep transformation, a journey chosen by your soul. Feel all you need to feel. Allow your thoughts to flow. Let your body shift as you go through the curves. Let yourself be transformed. Enjoy the ride, the entire existence, with all its twists and curves. Scream in fear, cry out in joy, laugh aloud with glee. If you find yourself in a roller coaster, turn it into the ride of your life. And I really, really like that meditation. And honestly, this could be the shortest video in the world because I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. I think the meditation really speaks for itself. And, you know, I think back on my life and like a lot of the things that have happened to me in my life, good, bad, and in between. And I think about how they set in motion a journey for me that I didn't even at the time realize that I was going on, if that makes sense. You know, it's like I've been somebody, I would say, for like the last 10 or 15 years that has really, when doors open for me, I take them, you know, that I, you know, like my dad, he's not somebody that sees walls, he sees windows. And so I like to take those opportunities and, you know, say, okay, well, here's this. What can I do with this? What can I learn from this? How do I grow? What is the journey I'm supposed to be on? Things like that. And I think that if anything in your life that you go through, you know, any happiness, any disappointment, whatever, you know, I think that we can take these as, you know, experiences in our life to gauge other experiences from. I think back on some of the happiest moments of my life. You know, it's like when I look at vacations that I've taken or wonderful holidays that I've had or just driving around with my best friend getting a fountain pop or, you know, going to see a movie with my husband, things like that. Some of these small happy moments that I have really put the rest of the world, you know, in kind of context, if that makes sense, of what is really, really important to me. Because when I can see that those small things are what make me the happiest, then sometimes the bigger stuff, the huge trips, the huge this, the huge that, it's like, yeah, that's great, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really the smaller things that make me so much happier. Last night I was at Walmart and I saw these, Starbucks has this line of like Christmas mugs out now. Water. I got a red one and I got a gold one. And I was so excited about it. I think they're like $12.42 or $12.62 or something like that from Walmart. But I was so excited about it, you know? And I was like, it's these little things in life that make me so much more happier than getting excited about something that is so way out of my range sometimes, if that makes sense. Because I think it's the consistency of the small happy things in your life. And every morning, people ask me a lot about affirmations and how I come up with them. And they're like, what's an affirmation that you say on a regular basis? For a long time now, I've been saying to myself, today is going to be a good day. In the last, I would say, week, one of the affirmations I've been saying on a regular basis is, today is going to be a really happy day. I'm going to be positive today. And I've kind of, you know, kept on singing that mantra throughout my day to help me realize those things that do make me happy. So I think it's a great meditation. meditation. You know, I could have got on here and talked about emotional roller coasters, and we've all been on those emotional roller coasters, right? Where one moment you're like sobbing and the next second you're laughing with joy. And I think we've all experienced that. But I think that when you kind of look at overall life as a roller coaster of dips and that, you know, dips and rises and all that. I hate roller coasters, by the way. I'm terrified of them. And I also have epilepsy, so I can't ride roller coasters. But, so that's my out on that one. But I would say, you know, like, life is very much like a roller coaster. You know, it's going to have bends and turns and all this kind of stuff. And you learn over time which seat to sit in that's better and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I think, and you notice different things each ride you take. And I think overall life is kind of like a roller coaster. And when you figure that out and you say, okay, I'm here for the ride, like she said in there, it makes the whole thing so much more worth it. So strap yourself in, enjoy all of it, you know? It's not just the great things. I say this a lot, and I've said it a lot on my vlog and on here, you know, that it isn't just about the good things, that life is really about the bitter and the sweet, that we wouldn't really understand the sweet if we didn't have the bitter in our lives as well. And it's this whole like yin and yang of how the world works together. So we have to have that, right? Like we have to, or the rest of it wouldn't mean anything to us. So I hope you guys enjoyed that meditation as much as I did. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.